With the huge success that Aquaman gained in 2018, it was only obvious that a sequel will be in the making really soon. So, when we found out that the production for Aquaman 2 has begun, we were super excited to see what Aquaman himself will have for us in the new movie. But what will the movie be about, and when are we going to see it? Keep watching as we are about to give you a first look on Aquaman 2. Release date.
I've been looking for you. Your half-brother King.
Back in June, the title for the second Aquaman movie was revealed, and it is Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. However, if you notice the name Necros, know that the name for this movie project is Necros. But we'll go more into details on that later on. For a few weeks, the cast and crew of the movie have been teasing the start of the production. Given that the production for this movie began about a month ago on July 20th, we do expect a long time before we are able to see it. With all the CGI and visual effects that need to be added to the movie, it takes way longer to actually wrap it up. However, this doesn't present a problem for the director and the rest of the cast and crew. While we are living in a time where almost all new movies have suffered release date delays, we do hope that this one sticks to the one they have set, which is December 16th, 2022. Although we still have to wait for over a year in order to see it, we do hope that they will release at least a trailer or maybe even a teaser trailer for the new movie, so we can find out more about what will be happening in it. Cast. As for the cast, of course, Jason Momoa will reprise his role as the King of Atlantis and Aquaman himself. Momoa has had quite the career, starring in Game of Thrones, but his first appearance as Arthur Curry in Justice League truly won the viewers. With that in mind, later on he got his standalone movie Aquaman, where he has the main role alongside Amber Heard. Now, we don't quite know where Arthur will take us in the sequel and what kind of a ruler he will be, but even though we have a lot of unanswered questions, we finally get to see Momoa answer all of them as he takes the role of Aquaman once again. Another cast member that will reprise her role is Amber Heard in the role of Queen Mera. After a huge controversy surrounding her and her domestic dispute with ex-husband Johnny Depp, many DC fans have tried to cancel the actress and get her fired from the movie. Due to her legal fight with Depp, many have had mixed feelings about both Heard and Depp, and there were even rumors that Heard was already fired from the Aquaman movie. However, the director of the movie quickly confirmed that he has no intentions of firing Heard, and that she will be back in the second movie to reprise her role as Queen Mera. New characters.
Me, Jason Momoa.
As for new characters, we do expect to see quite a few, but unfortunately, the production has been kept quite a secret, and so far, we have only managed to get one name that will be taking part in the new movie. The actor who has joined the cast is Jason Momoa's fellow co-star on the hit series Game of Thrones, Pilou Asbak. Him and Momoa have both been in Game of Thrones for a short period, and now, once again, their paths have combined. Even though we know which actor will be joining the cast, his role till this day still is unknown to the public. Many have suspected that maybe this actor will be portraying the new villain in the movie, and that is in theory, that seems quite possible. But we'll know nothing for sure until the producers of the movie reveal his role. There are also a few characters that we will see one more time in the sequel that we didn't get to see enough in the first movie. We will get to see Nicole Kidman once again as Arthur Curry's mother, and Patrick Wilson as Arthur's half-brother, Orm Marius. We will get to see a few more familiar faces, but a few more not-so-familiar faces that will probably be revealed by the end of this year. Hopefully, once we get a trailer, we'll get to see the roles of each actor that will end up joining the cast. Plot.
So, what do I do now?
As we already mentioned, the movie is already in production and set to premiere on December 16th, 2022. However, there aren't any details about what the movie will be about. With the official name being Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, we can't help but remember that one of the kingdoms of the Atlantean Empire was wholly vanished and known only as the Lost Kingdom. With this in mind, we already know that Arthur will have to deal with the Lost Kingdom. The sequel will pick up right where the first movie left off, So we will get to see how Arthur is ruling and acting as a king of Atlantis. Arthur still needs to learn a lot about the underwater Atlantis, and maybe one part of learning all about it will be paying a visit to the Lost Kingdom. It is definitely an interesting story to explore and look into, and we can't help but wonder about whether Black Manta will have some connection to this Lost Kingdom, as it has already been confirmed that Yahya Abdul-Mateen will reprise his role in the sequel. We will definitely expect a lot of fights between Aquaman and some of the villains in the movie. However, we do believe that the main villain for this movie is yet to be announced. Necrus.
If Atlantis broke off and settled here when this region was still an
If you have been following the process of creating the Aquaman sequel closely, then you already know that the project name for this movie is Necrus. As we already mentioned, the new movie will revolve around the Lost Kingdom. But seeing the name Necrus got us questioning whether the doomed city of Necrus will inspire the kingdom. Necrus is ruled by a vicious tyrant named Mongo, and it's also described as the Black City. The city doesn't have a set position in the ocean, so if this is the case in the movie and Aquaman has to find this city, it would definitely be one interesting storyline, as the city will change its position all the time, leaving Aquaman in the dark. Also, if we see Arthur entering Necrus and coming face to face with a ruler named Mongo, we assume that a new cast member might be joining the movie, or it might even be Palo Asbak, the actor we already mentioned that will be joining the cast. However, we still don't know the exact details. It definitely is too early to tell whether the sequel will bring this version of Necrus to life or not, but we all like that production name, and we don't think it was just a coincidence. Villains. Given that we just now talked about the doomed city of Necrus, it is only fair to assume that the main villain in the sequel could be Mongo, the ruler of Necrus. If you have read the DC comics, you already know about Necrus and Mongo and how Necrus and Atlantis have previously gone to war. So, does this mean that Mongo will appear in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom as the main villain? It sure looks like it. However, the entire plot of the movie is being kept under wraps. But that doesn't mean that the name of the movie and the production name aren't connected, right? We also found out that Yahya Abdul-Mateen will be reprising his role of Black Manta and is expected to play a larger role. However, we don't know whether he will be a villain in this movie or Mongo will take the place of being the ultimate villain. Who knows? Maybe both of them will get the chance to be the villain in the movie. Maybe Black Manta and Mongo will unite together and fight against Aquaman. Honestly, anything is possible when it comes to this sequel. But we highly believe that Mongo will appear as the main villain in this movie, and Aquaman will have to deal with him and Necrus as they attack Atlantis. On a related note, we wanted to know, what are you most excited about seeing in this second Aquaman movie? Let us know in the comment section below. If you'd like to see more amazing videos such as this one, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.